everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a different kind, as you can see. I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling pumped, I'm stretched, I'm good generally. Anyways, if you're here for the first time, you're welcome. Please subscribe to my channel and also hit that notification button when you do so that you'll be the first to know whenever I post a brand new video. Also, please feel free to look through my previous videos to see if there's any video that might interest you. Please feel free to share my videos, give this video a thumbs up, and if you have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. Now let's get right into this video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the things that I do to stay healthy and fit. These are things I think that you should consciously think about if you're looking to immigrate to Canada. My number one tip is cooking your own food. I cook my own food most of the time. There are times where I feel like eating out. I already know the restaurants where I can go eat out without feeling sick. I am not a fan of fast food at all. I mean, sometimes if I find myself in a situation where I have to eat and I'm not home or close to home, I could find something that, you know, I could manage in the time being, but I do my best to avoid fast food. One thing that's a guilty pleasure for me though is ginger ale. Like, I do not take it all the time, but the first time I tried this thing, I was hooked. After I had stopped taking soda for years. But now I'm not, you know, too much into it. If I see it, I could take it. I've been managing ulcer for many years now, so one of the reasons why I stopped taking soda. When I feel like I'm okay to take it, I will, but not at the detriment of my health. It's definitely something I can do without. My second tip is buying fresh organic foods. So it's hard, like I have said previously, buying good food. I mean, there's fresh food, there's grains, there's vegetables, there's everything, but it's just the quality that's the problem. So there's this thing called farmers market here in Toronto, and it doesn't always hold. It holds mostly when the weather gets better. So whenever my sister is going, sometimes she tells me, or I ask her to pick one or two things for me. Everything from the farmers market tastes different. It tastes so good. So I would say if you have the opportunity to always go to a farmer's market as opposed to going to the regular groceries, do that. My third tip is doing cleanses. Oh my god, like this is something I love to talk about. So the big question for me when I'm talking to people about doing cleanses is there anything that you don't clean? Like, tell me, think about it. So how do you feel like you can go up to 30 years, 40 years without taking care of your body? Although the body has the ability to cleanse itself or clean itself or heal itself, however, as human beings, we're so used to pushing ourselves so hard in the way that we eat. We must eat until our bellies are full. And I know it's an African thing. You don't eat to like be okay, you eat to be satisfied. So are you full? Are you barely full? You know? And so the more you eat, the more you work, you're putting your body in overdrive. And a lot of the time we take medicine for this, medicine for that. We're driving our livers by doing that. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking medications or medicine if you have an ailment, but I would say take care of your body while you do that as well, because when the body breaks down your medicine, it also releases bioactive ingredients from that medicine that causes you to have side effects. And sometimes some of those medications have metals that can build up in our blood or in organs of our bodies, and you know, if we're not able to clean them, it just needs to take a while before you have a disease. Diseases do not arrive in a vacuum. It takes time, you know, 10 years, 20 years. And that's why a lot of the time people do not really know that they are sick until they are much older. And that's why you need to take time to cleanse. For example, the liver releases bowels every 120 days. So imagine if you did a cleanse every quarter or every 6 months even, or even once a year. That's still great. Then see your colon. As a black woman, we eat things with grease, you know. So imagine your colon is just storing all those saturated fats, and then when we eat all those fatty food, we now drink very chilled water, you know, just clog the oil very well, you know. You're not drinking hot tea, like, you get my point. And then your kidney that's processing your waste, your lymph nodes, like all of these things. For example, if you have mouth odor, you've taken care of your mouth, it's not going. Have you done a colon cleanse, my dear? If you touch the right side of your belly and you feel that sharp pain, sometimes it might not be appendicitis like you're thinking about. It might be your liver crying for help, telling you, clean me, clean me. I'm talking so much about this because I'm like, see, this is my thing. I have been doing cleanses since 2015 when I got sick. But that was just like normal body cleanse, and then in 2017 I did a liver cleanse. And guys, this cleanse was so intense. This is TMI I'm about to give you. It was so intense that I shot my gallstones, and there was a lot of it. Like, I'm very inquisitive. My friends who know me, you know me. I'm very quick. I wore gloves and I touched them. Yeah, I did. And I went on Google just to like read stuff about gallstones, and you know, seeing things about people saying that you have to go through surgery to shit your gallstones. Thanks to my naturopathic doctor, I didn't need no surgery, and I'm so skinny as hell, as you can see. And the toilet bowl was full, guys, and that was the beginning of the change of my life, you know. That after doing that, I became so hypersensitive that whenever I ate food that wasn't good for me, I would feel it in my head, my ears would twitch, my knuckles would be I just became so reactive. I would get so sick, I would be walking and I would feel like I'm floating in the air, that bad. Because of that, I had to like really cut down on a lot of things that I used to eat before. Even, you know, Chinese food, because of the MSG and the soy. See guys, see, as you get older, quit soy. Soy is not good for woman or man as you're getting older. So yes, cleanses should be one of the things that you're thinking about. I don't care where you are in the world, but coming to Canada, yes, you should. You need a good detoxification of your liver, your kidney, your lymph, your everything, your blood. So guys, let's do it. Let's do it. My fourth tip is being active. I mean, it really doesn't matter how you want to be active. For me, I'm not aggressive in my workouts. I do not feel like I have to go to the gym, because different body types, different blood groups need different kinds of exercises, just like the way everybody do not need the same kind of food. So for me, I like to stretch, I like to dance, you know, anything that's easy on my bones I like. So whatever way works for you, just make sure that you're moving your body. Make sure you give it, baby. Hey, just do it. You can. Sometimes I'm even laying in my bed and I'm stretching. Like, it doesn't have to be that hard. Yeah. So let's get it in, girl. Now my fifth tip is staying away from radiation as much as possible. I know that we're in the age of technology, and when we go outside, a lot of these environmental factors are beyond our, you know, control. You know, you have the cell phone towers everywhere, but there are things that we definitely can control within our spaces, like having TV in your bedroom should be something that you should really think about. Like, you know, using a microwave. I've gone a while without using a microwave before, and it was something that I wish I could do forever, but microwaves are convenient, but there is the exposure that we have to be concerned about. If I'm in a situation where I do not have to use a microwave, I try to not use it, but it's convenient, and so we have it. However, there are other factors that could predispose people to having cancer, but I'll just say, you know, if it's possible to put your phone away from you, maybe at night time when you want to sleep, you know, do not put your phone in your breast or in your private area. You know, just take your phone away from your body as much as you can. Put your phone on speakerphone. Do not really put it in your ears. If you do not have plugs, you know, you can avoid putting your phone, especially answering your calls, on the right side of your ear. You know, these are things that you can do to just try to reduce your exposure to radiation. Moving on. Now, my sixth and final tip is using supplements. So I did this last because I wanted to show you some of the supplements that I use. In my past videos, I have shown you how I do my supplement shopping, but in this video, I want to actually show you like up close and what I use them for. So I have my box of goodness right here. So after you've done your cleanses, it's always nice for you to maintain your healthy body, your new healthy body. So when I first moved to Canada, I had issues with fatigue and, you know, lightheadedness, you know, and I found out that this was as a result of iron deficiency. And so I started to take some liquid herbal iron. And so far, so good. It's been really helpful. There's another one I take, it's called Proferin. It really works. And yeah, anytime I'm close to my period or I'm just feeling colder than I should, yeah, you know, shivering and things like that, I just know that, okay, I need to boost my iron. So that's how I take this one. My next is vitamin D. Now, when you take vitamin D, you take it for so many things. Now, when you take vitamin D, you should remember that as a black person, if a white person needs 1 vitamin D, you need like 5. So you need to take much more vitamin D than a white person. Vitamin D is very important for prevention of 5 different cancers. You can Google it and read more on those. So it's really important that, you know, you take vitamin D, especially if you live here in Canada where we barely have sun. You know, it really can impact on your mental health if, you know, you're not getting enough sun, because lack of vitamin D can also lead to mental health issues. So lack of vitamin D will make you sad, and that's why in Africa we're usually very happy people, because we have the sun. Even though things are not going well, you know, you just find a black person just he's minister of entertainment all by themselves. Like, we are just happy, you know, naturally. So the vitamin D I take is the one from the Raw Food Nutrition and Herbal Remedies. This is a family size. It's $35 and we all take it in the house. The one we take has vitamin D3, K2 and A, and it's nice to take the oil because it goes directly into the blood. My naturopathic doctor usually says people should take vitamin D from the cradle to the grave. So yes. Next thing I take is this vitamin C for the immune system. It does really help protect you from the flu, and you know, it's like an antibiotic. And especially, you know, we're in Canada where you cannot easily just go and buy an antibiotic because you can. So this works the same way, and it's just magnificent. It's a different kind of vitamin C. It doesn't taste great if you buy the powder, but this is the capsule, and you can always like open the capsule to give to, you know, a younger child. You know, you can open it into food and just mix it in. It's the powder, but as an adult you can just swallow the tablet and you don't taste anything, and it's amazing. Next is this zinc and copper balance, which is important also for the immune system. What we do is just rotate how we take this supplement, and whenever I get sick or I feel like I'm exposed and I'm going to get sick, I just take this after like eating. So like I said earlier, I have a naturopathic doctor, and these are all things that she recommends. So I'm not taking anything just out of my own will. I'm definitely consulting with someone, so I will not ask you to do the same. There are things that a naturopathic doctor will tell you that your family doctor will not, and that's why I'm very happy that I have both. Next is my vitamin E oil. I got this vitamin E oil mostly for my hair and my skin, but sometimes I also ingest it. It's really great for maintaining good health, good skin and hair, of course. So yeah, you can also include vitamin E oil in your health. Finally is the calcium and magnesium, which is good for your bones and your teeth and whatnot. So you can read more on what calcium and magnesium does for you. So this is in the ratio of 2 to 1. So 2 calcium, 1 magnesium, and we'll take it in the house. Finally, after you've done your cleanses, you take your supplements. The type of teas that we use in the house are herbal teas. So these herbal teas are sold in the stores, and they're all natural, plant-based ingredients. So we drink the chamomile tea, the raspberry leaf tea. Next is the robust tea. The first time I took this tea, I was going to the washroom like crazy, and I was like, damn bro, I like this thing. Finally, my black tea. I do love myself some exotic black tea. Because I do not like bad taste, I buy the ones with flavored. So the flavored ones are not too bad, different flavors. And I just use a little agave syrup to sweeten, or a little honey. I also make my own special honey lemon tea, which I could show you in some video sometime. If you want to, just tell me in the comment section. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you found my tips helpful. I hope you're thriving to live a healthy, vibrant and happy life. I wish you all the best as you make some great health decisions. I'll be in the comment section, of course, if you have anything that you'd like to share with me. I thank you so much for watching this video. I'm looking forward to reading from you, hearing from you. Just contact me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.